Students don't usually have much of a choice when it comes to their living situation in their first couple years on campus. But after that, where do you go? Students want to get out of the dorms, but sometimes end up in places that don't quite have the level of quality that others have. There are many off-campus housing options that students may not even know about. One such example of finer off-campus living is the Springbrook apartment complex.
My roommate was actually looking. I was abroad actually at the time, and he was trying to find an apartment, and he looked around, and this place was by far the best. The prices were good, the location was great, and the place itself was nice, so he decided to book it.
The complex might be further away from campus than most students are used to, but the benefits outweigh the minor inconvenience.
The place itself is really nice. You get a washer and dryer, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a balcony. The kitchen itself is, it's pretty nice, wooden floors. So the quality of the place is good, underground parking. So overall the place, I think it's worth the price. I would definitely recommend it.
Springbrook Apartments seem to be a well-kept secret, but a secret that students may have heard more about is the recently opened Element apartment complex on Prince Street. The complex is only 9 months old, but is becoming a hit with residents.
It's very state-of-the-art. The rooms are phenomenal. Everything is fully furnished, custom design leather furniture, 42-inch flat-screen televisions, multiple washers and dryers, multiple bathrooms. We have island full kitchen, microwave oven, dishwasher. I mean, everything that you can think of that you would normally receive at home. The developers and owners have done a good job of providing that. And, I mean, obviously, you're extremely close to campus, being right here on Prince Street as well.
In addition to its close proximity to campus, the Element apartment complex has other great features, such as its spacious study room, which plays host to many extracurricular activities, such as studying and a mini-feast during exam week. The complex also has underground parking, which is heated in the winter and cooled in the summer for its tight-knit residents.
That's actually one of the most important parts of what it is that I do. I think it's to have a personal rapport with every student. I know every student by name, every apartment number, and it makes them more of a person and less of a number. The idea is to make them feel special, and if they have a concern, it's addressed. We try to address everything as quickly as possible to ensure that, one, they're satisfied, they're happy, they're welcome, and 2, we want them to stay.
The Element is in the same vein as Springbrook Apartments. Both are well-furnished apartment complexes, but some students may be interested in actual houses off campus. Most students rent these through companies, but there are advantages to renting from a single landlord.
He's just amazing. He will fix anything that's wrong with the house. The rent's super cheap. We have free parking, we have a huge backyard, so it's nice.
Katie rented from one of the bigger housing rental companies in Whitewater, but chose to move on to someplace different.
They just go after your money. They took all of my security deposit and then said that I owed them $400 for something else, which I couldn't figure out what it was. They just said I owed the money, and they would always walk into my apartment without asking, and it was just, they were just a frustrating company to rent from. I don't think that I'd ever rent from them again.
All of these are examples of nice places to go after students move out of the dorms. But one place they may not have considered is someplace not all that different from what they are used to. Starin Hall might be a dorm building on campus, but it has features and amenities that may not be found in some off-campus situations.
I know that it can be really tempting to move off campus, but I do have a lot of off-campus friends who often say that they just feel really disconnected from campus. So in Starin, one, it's a brand new facility, it's beautiful, everything's nice and new, so that's really nice. But then you have a lot of things that you may not be able to afford off campus. So you get a dishwasher, a nice refrigerator, you get a really cool microwave with a pizza drawer in it, things like a garbage disposal, your own bedroom, you get to pick your roommates.
Other Starin features include around-the-clock security keypads for hallway access, computer labs, collaboration labs for group projects, full kitchens in the basement with several ovens and dishwashers, a spacious rec room, a basement laundry room, and study rooms for those who want to get away from their rooms to study. Starin is also a LEED Gold certified building as a result from their green initiatives. A nice courtyard is also available to residents who want the comfort of the outdoors.
We do have that focus on upperclassmen and understanding that upperclassmen just have different needs, and maybe they don't want to do activities to meet their neighbors as often as someone that's a freshman and coming in for the first time. So we understand that you're really busy and involved and focusing on graduating, so we really have different things set up to respect your times.
Starin Hall might be considered dorms, but the atmosphere gives it an off-campus feel.
In my opinion, I think it's a really great opportunity for people to live, have more privacy and have some of those things that they're hoping to get out of off-campus living, but still having that on-campus connection, still not having to drive into campus. You know, you can still walk because you're so close.
So there are actually great alternatives to the normal landing spots for students who want to move out of the dorms. The trick is just knowing where to look. In some cases, the answer is closer than it seems. For UWW-TV, I'm Dan Mars.